It started off all right. Chipping's a lot better than it has been lately. It's been kind of struggling, but I worked on it this weekend with my dad. Driving was kind of slicey today, so I had to start aiming left a little bit. But it was all right. Had some ups and downs, but I made it through. So.
And a lot of people have been talking about the rough out on the course being kind of thick. Did you struggle with that at all?
I did. I usually hit my hybrids out of the rough to go a little farther. Had to hit my irons today, so I lost a little bit of distance, but it was okay. I made it. So.
And just take me through your round a little bit more. Do you have any hole in particular that you struggled on, or anything that kind of stood out for you?
As a whole, I didn't do too bad. I'm trying to think. Putting, I three-putted a few times, and that kind of struggled a little bit. Need to tighten that up for next time. Had a couple in the rough I left out there, so.
And you got a week now to prepare for the Sheraton course. What are you going to work on here in this next week to get ready?
I really want to straighten out my drives. They were pretty slicey today. Tweak out my putting a little bit, make it a little tighter, make those one putts for pars, but that kind of stuff.
And talk a little bit about some of your goals, both individually and as a team next week.
Of course, I'd like to qualify individually, but as a team is a really big goal. I'm really close to my team. It'd be awesome to go to state for a third time. So.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
Today I was playing pretty well for myself. My drives were good, and my chipping was really on today. I struggled a little bit on putting sometimes, but otherwise it was an all-around good game.
And just take me through this course a little bit. I mean, the back nine can be pretty brutal. It's really long. Did you struggle with any particular part of this course?
There was a par 3 that I struggled on, but I got out of that. One of the worst parts of the course is how thick the rough is, but luckily I was able to mostly stay in the fairway.
And moving forward, you guys got a week to kind of gear up for the regional final here. What do you need to work on here in this next week?
I'm going to focus on putting a lot because I three-putted too much today.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, it started off pretty rough with a couple high scores, but I had more holes to come back and play good. So.
And tell us about your game a little bit. What seemed to be working for you today?
My putting wasn't too bad. My drives are not so great.
And you guys get through the next round of regionals. What do you need to work on here in this next week to get ready for regionals?
My long game, and we just need to do how we did today, I guess.
And what's some of your goals? Where do you want to finish, both individually and as a team?
Kind of like the same place I finished today, just in the upper people. I don't know.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, it started off a little rough, but I just knew I had to keep going, and I had 17 more holes. My first hole was not good, but I knew there were 17 more to go and just keep it up. And it's kind of windy, but it was overall pretty good.
And was there any one hole in particular out here that gave you problems? Maybe take us through that one a little bit.
I had a 7 on one of the long par 5s. They're just long. It's a really long course here, but otherwise it did not too bad.
And so you advance on to the next round of regionals. Both you and your team. Talk about some of your goals individually and for your team.
We're super excited. Next round is going to be a lot tougher. There's only, I think, 4 teams in our next region, and Atlantic's a really good competition, so we have to finish in the top 2 to move on. It's been our goal every year to go to state, and we've really had to work hard, and that's our goal, to make it in the top 2 again.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
I did pretty good today. At first I kind of struggled with my drives, but got the hang of it on the second nine. My chipping and putting was pretty good all day though.
And so you said you got it going on the back nine. Here the back nine's a little bit harder than the front. What kind of changed on the back?
My drives started actually going farther than they were on the front.
And so talk about you move through to the next round of regionals, going to Sheraton. Talk about some of your goals for you and as your team.
For team, I'm hoping we get first again and we go on to state together. Individually, I'm just hoping to place in top 5 again.
All right, congratulations, Brooke.
Thank you.